Stop scrolling, my love. If I'm finding you and you're finding me, it means we are energetically aligned. I call on your spirit team only the highest high, and I call on Archangel Michael. He already knows what to do. We have a message from a loved one on the other side. So we're gonna call in that person that you're thinking of. And we're gonna see what they have to say. We have the moon, dark night. I'm hearing didn't make it through dark night of the soul. That's like the very first thing I hear. I didn't make it through the dark night of the soul. We have the sun here coming out, kind of an indecision. So the moon, it's very interesting. There's like a contrast here of what I'm getting. We have the sun and then the moon, both of them coming out. And I'm also hearing I didn't make it through the dark night of the soul, which means like they didn't make it through like a very difficult time in their life, an emotionally dense time. With the sun, I'm getting that they like definitely put on the face that they were happy, they were content, they were okay. You know, they put up a front is what I'm getting. They put up a front. And they keep showing me this like major contrast. We have the Page of Coins also coming out. I'm going to pull a few more cards to see what else comes through here. Okay, we have the Three of Wands and the Chariot. Let me see here. We have the Three of Wands and the Chariot. Actually, the Chariot came out first. So we have this like very rapid, throat chakra clearing. We have this like very rapid forward momentum type of drive. And with the Page of Coins, it's very interesting because like I just keep seeing conundrums. I keep seeing like some kind of contrast. The Page of Coins is actually like a quite slow moving energy. Then with the Seven of Coins, like we have confusion. This is coming in reverse. Seven of Coins in reverse. So it's actually quite interesting. Then we have the Three of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Cups and the Six of Wands. They really tried, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that they really tried. They really tried to work through this. They really tried to let go. We have, with the Knight of Cups, they really did try to like love other people, care about other people. They tried to put their best foot forward. I'm seeing a lot of success in this life. There were a lot of highs, but there were more lows. There were a lot of highs, but there were more lows. And I'm getting it was like the highs were like sometimes inauthentic. I'm not really sure if there's some kind of like substance abuse here. We have the Eight of Wands coming out in reverse. This is what's making me believe that this is kind of inauthentic. Like, there were absolutely some really awesome highs, like achievements, recognition, success, things working out for them. But there were some other things where it was just like inauthentic highs. Like, I'm getting like I'm hearing dopamine addiction. We have the King of Coins, and then we have the Eight of Cups. There was a lot of pressure on this person. The person that I'm picking up on, there was so much pressure on them. And They just wanted to leave it all behind. There was a lot of pressure on them to be abundant, a provider. This energy did not sit naturally in them. They did not sit naturally in this like provider energy. There was like way too much expectation. They knew they could do it. They did do it. But they wanted to. I think this. Okay, I'm also. That is so loud. There's there was just like a very loud car that went through, or maybe a motorcycle that went through. It's like they're showing me that it happened fast. Whatever happened happened fast. So we have the Temperance card, balance. Let's see what else comes out here for this energy. The Four of Cups, deep contemplation, but also like never being able to get out of like some kind of melancholy energy, like always focusing on like, there was so much success for this person, but always focused on the things that didn't work out for them, constantly focused on that. And they had people cheering them on. I'm seeing like there was so much support, there was so much love, and it was just like this person feels sick to me. I just keep getting this confusion. I just keep getting some kind of confusion here. Like, I see success, but then I feel so down, so low. We have the Page of Cups in indecision coming out here. And they're like, I feel things in the mind. I feel things in the mind. And then we have the Devil in reverse. They just wanted to be free from this. They wanted to be free. They wanted to release. They wanted to release themselves of some of this, all of this, not some, all. They wanted to release themselves of this energy that plagued them. And they didn't know how to communicate this. I'm hearing obstructive energy. It was an obstruction. It was in the way. This energy was in the way. They didn't feel like they could communicate their truth. This person. I feel my throat tightening up. I'm also feeling my lower back very tired. Just feeling like unsupported. I have the Queen of Cups in reverse. This could be like, this is doesn't have to be a woman, can be a man, can be non-binary. This is an energy that manipulated using emotions and anxiety, but this was them. This is an energy that they took on. This was an energy that they took on. This was something that they manipulated people, even possibly you, the viewer, into feeling sorry for them. And they had every reason for that. It was like a constant cry for help. They couldn't like express like their throat. I just feel this like tightness here, like a thirst, like a dry mouth type of thing, like closing up. Like the throat is closing up. This could have also been like an allergy. They had allergies, like severe allergies. Page of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. This is like they just never felt like they could follow their passion. Didn't feel like they could follow their passion. Didn't feel like they could be themselves. Okay, what else do you want to say to the viewer, my love? Whoever is here. Whoever is here. Five of Cups. This is coming out in decision. They kind of wish that they would have released this. They always were in this like middle. They were always in some kind of middle. I'm going to pull from a different deck. Okay. Are there any other words that you want to say here, my love? Oh, that's beautiful. Blue butterfly, butterfly in the color blue. Could have been a favorite color, could have been like a favorite symbol. We have the Six of Wands here. They're saying that they're guiding you to success. They're saying that they're guiding you towards I'm guiding you towards success. You will not fail. Know it, trust it, believe it. Mother of Swords. And they're guiding you in this in the mind. They're saying that, like, because they felt like they never had this like mental clarity, they're giving you mental clarity. They're making sure that you are clear of the mind. This is a gift. They're giving you a gift so that way your mind can be clear. They're clearing things up for you. You have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is the marriage card. Let's see here. Again, that blue color is coming out again. They're pointing that color out. The Five of Pentacles. There are going to be moments, I'm going to come back to the Four of Wands, but they're saying here that there are going to be moments where you are going to feel very lonely. You're going to feel very isolated. And they're saying, like, you are never alone. That's what they're saying. They're saying you are literally never alone. There are also times where you're going to... The rose is coming up a lot. The rose there and the rose here. Roses are coming up a lot for you. They're saying that you are going to have moments of doubting yourself. And every single time you doubt yourself, they're saying, I want you to remember what had to happen in order for you to be here. They're saying it's not a mistake and it's not a coincidence and it's not happenstance. They're saying dig your heels in and know you are worthy. Again, the roses, but they're coming out as like pentacles on a vine, right? And they're saying like the abundance is growing and flowing through you and to others. This is the Six of Pentacles. So they're saying like you were extremely generous. They're saying that you were extremely generous with them. And it's something that they will never forget. Like they were able to, because of your generosity with this person, they died in a state that was not as low as it could have been had it not been for you. Had it not been for you, they would not have been, they wouldn't have known this kind of like connection. This, I keep hearing like this loving connection, like they wouldn't have known this type of loving connection. And they valued this loving connection very, very much. But I keep getting some kind of sabotage, like a sabotage of this Four of Wands. There's like this very deep love here. Like a portal. Like they're showing me like a portal of love. Direct, like very direct portal. And then we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. You know, the Seven of Cups in reverse is very interesting because it can have like so many different meanings. And again, in this Seven of Cups, we have this polarity on this particular card, the polarity of the sun and the moon. And we pulled out the moon and the sun first. These were the very first two cards. And they're showing me exactly how the card came out in reverse, where the sun is on top and the moon is on the bottom. They're saying that you turned their world around, where there was so much darkness and you came in and you were just like, you were this bright light in their life. You were just, there was so much darkness, and you became this bright light in their life. And they're saying, even in the moments where you feel isolated, lonely, confused, you know the path. They're saying, you know the path, and they will walk the path with you. It is part of their deal. They're saying, like, it's like a contract, it's like a contractual deal. It's like, it's a promise. They're going to walk with you. They may not be here with you, here physically in the physical realm, but they are absolutely with you. And there, look at this, the seven of swords in reverse. This talks about truths being revealed, and they're saying they're always going to show you the true path. And it's so interesting the way this energy is using the tarot to communicate, because there's so much love coming through. We have the Chariot, and you will be guided to your success. Again, you will be guided to your success. It's so interesting how they're communicating. They're saying, I will be ahead. I will be there. This is what I'm hearing. I will be ahead of you. I will look at the turns ahead of you. I will look at the path ahead of you. And I will let you know where the obstacles are. I will let you know where everything is. This is their promise to you. So that's what I have for you. I hope that this helps you. I love you.